You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
So this is the last video briefing of the year. It's New Year's Eve. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather really nice today. After a cold start, we're back up in the 50s. We're going to see 60s next week and some rain between now and next week. And what about the Rose Bowl game? A lot of new model data is in, so let's take a look at it together. This is the upper air look this afternoon. And again, it's a high amplitude pattern. We have a ridge in the west, a trough in the east. And, of course, that's got us in a very cool, stable, dry air mass. We do note that upper low that's west of the California coast, that's producing rain for much of California today and mountain snow. And more about their situation here shortly. But first off, here's our visible satellite image. And you can see basically it's a clear sky statewide. Got a few high clouds over the extreme northeastern corner of the state, but again, just a beautiful day. But yes, indeed, with no rain here, I thought we'd look at the composite for California. That's a lot of rain and mountain snow over much of the state, including rain, a steady rain falling in Los Angeles and in Pasadena, where the Rose Bowl is going to be played tomorrow. And again, more about the forecast tomorrow in just a second. Back home, we are in the 50s today. Just a little below average, but certainly an improvement from yesterday. And next week looks good. Looks like we're going to be in the 60s much of next week. So let's check the watch warning map around the nation. Winter storm warnings in effect for the mountains of West Virginia. And also the lake effect snows continue through parts of the Great Lakes and western New York State. And out west, what do you see out there? You see a flash flood watch in effect for Los Angeles. For the rain that's falling today, the rain that will be coming tomorrow. And we got the chance of thunder in Los Angeles and San Diego today, but tomorrow there's actually a marginal risk of severe storms. How about that? New Year's Day, Rose Bowl Day, Tournament of Roses Parade Day. The darker green on that map, that's a level 1 out of level 5 marginal risk of severe storms, including Los Angeles and Pasadena. And there is actually a low-end tornado threat. How about that? This is the chance of a tornado within 25 miles of a given point. It's only 2 to 4%, but that's pretty anomalous for California anytime, but especially on the 1st of January. So in terms of the game, again, it looks like the most widespread rain will come tomorrow morning. Looks really wet for the Tournament of Roses parade. Then the big widespread rain moves off to the east, and by afternoon for the Rose Bowl game, just scattered showers about. Could it rain? Sure, with the showers about. But again, the really big soaking rain, that looks like that will come tomorrow morning with just spotty showers tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures upper 50s and low 60s. The better chance of any severe storms most likely during the morning hours. Let's go to day 3, which is Friday. No severe storms expected. There could be a rumble of thunder around here, Alabama, Mississippi, with a shortwave coming through. And that will bring us some rain, some needed rain. This is rain for the next 7 days. And really, again, the big numbers out in California with mountain snow and valley rain there. Here in Alabama, the amounts for the next 7 days, generally 1/2 to 1 inch for the northern 2/3 of the state, under 1/2 inch for South Alabama. And this is basically the rain we see Friday night into Saturday morning. And we need that rain. This is the new drought monitor released this morning. Typically, this product is released on Thursday mornings, but because of the holiday, they're releasing it on Wednesdays, the Wednesday of this week. And you can see that we now have 87% of Alabama in some type of drought condition. And again, we have that D3 extreme drought in the red over West Alabama, Greensboro, Demopolis, Linden. But really much of the state in what's considered to be a moderate drought, a D1. And again, we got a few spots of a D2, which is a severe drought. So need some rain. We'll get some in here Friday and Friday night. Let's break it down day by day. Model fans. Here we go. The European 12Z run, 3 o'clock tomorrow. Still got the northwest flow aloft. And again, a beautiful day. Now, tomorrow morning we'll be in the 30s. Some of the colder pockets might see a light freeze, but we warm up nicely. Highs will be at or over 60. For the southern 2/3 of the state, upper 50s over the Tennessee Valley. But again, the sky will be sunny. And then Friday, an approaching shortwave and surface low will begin to pull moisture in, so we'll start the chance of rain during the day Friday. Not necessarily raining everywhere and certainly not raining all day, but a chance of showers Friday. And then that surface low is near Hamilton on the Alabama-Mississippi line, a broad surface low. And again, we should see relatively widespread rain Friday night over the northern two-thirds of the state. Again, there could be a rumble of thunder, but with just really no surface-based instability, we don't expect any issues with severe storms. And then on day 3, which is Saturday, by afternoon, the bulk of the rain out of here. It's moving on to the east, so we'll maintain the chance of rain Saturday morning. But for most of the state, it looks like Saturday afternoon should be dry. Highs on Friday and Saturday around 60 in most spots. What about Sunday? Going to be a beautiful day. Sunday morning, upper 30s and low 40s, the high Sunday afternoon. 50s for the northern half of the state, 60s for South Alabama. And next week just looks nice and quiet and comfortable. This is Monday, highs in the 60s. This is Tuesday, highs in the 60s. Here's a week from today. This is Wednesday, the 7th of January. Flow beginning to bend back to the southwest. A little clipper. I don't think it's going to bring any meaningful rain. This model run looks very dry. Other runs have suggested maybe a few sprinkles over the northeastern corner of the state, but again, we'll be in the 60s. Very pleasant. But let's keep going. This is 10 days out. This is Saturday, January 10th. Pretty good trough digging down across the high plains, the upper Midwest, and it looks like that just might bring our next decent chance of rain around that weekend, Saturday, the 10th of January. And follow that, we'll see a change to colder air, and there might be some thunderstorms involved. It is way too early to know if there's any chance of severe storms. But again, for the moment, it looks like almost all of next week dry, then that chance of showers and maybe some thunderstorms on Saturday, the 10th. Here's rain for the next 15 days, valid through January 14th. The mean is a little over 3 inches now, and that's good. We need that rain. But again, there's a pretty big spread in the ensemble members representing uncertainty. There's 51 ensemble members in the European, and a few outliers are up there in excess of 6 inches, 6 inches of rain. But again, the mean is what you're looking for, the ensemble members, and again, that's a little over 3 inches. Temperatures coming off the NBM, National Blend of Models. Highs around 60 through Saturday. We'll drop about 5 degrees on Sunday, but look at all of next week. That looks outstanding. Highs mostly in the 60s, lows mostly in the 40s. Very pleasant. And just in moments ago, latest long-range guidance. This is for January 8th through January 14th, and if this verifies temperatures would be above average. It just, I look back and the countless number of Facebook pages, TikTokers, YouTubers screaming southern snowstorm during this time frame. And again, it's just all nonsense. And again, that horse is out of the barn. We can do nothing about it. People are going to watch it. They're going to share it. They're going to like it. But it's total nonsense, which is baffling to us as to why people would pay attention to that stuff. This is the chance of snow, greater than 1 inch, between now and Thursday, the 15th of January. This is coming off the reliable European Global Ensemble, the AI version. And again, for Alabama, 0. But listen, I love the snowy day. Come on, who doesn't? And for the snow lovers, listen, just because it's not going to snow between now and the 15th, that doesn't mean anything beyond the 15th. We've got a long way to go this winter. And like I have talked about the past couple of days, our biggest snows have come when? March and the first week of April. But again, we see no meaningful chance of any snow here between now and the 15th. So that'll do it for the year. Wow. Oh, goodness gracious. It just seemed like yesterday I was typing in that 2025 for the first time. I'll be doing 2026 for the first time tomorrow. But as always, thank you for being here and thank you for watching these. So many people don't pay attention. They have these horrible sources. But if you watch these to the end, thank you. That means you're a weather dweeb, geek, nerd, dork, or weenie. And thanks for paying attention and keeping your family up to date. There is no news on ABC 3340. In fact, I'm watching a monitor here, and they've got football. Looks like it is Texas playing Michigan. That is on ABC 3340, so no evening news. But you will hear me on great radio stations all across the state every day, including in Birmingham, 98.7 KISS. Thanks for watching. Have a marvelous Wednesday evening and Happy New Year. God bless from all of us here at the Alabama Weather Network.